Good morning, and thank you for joining us on today's breakfast show.
All right, so thank you so much for staying with us on the breakfast show for today. Well, just barely 4 months to the 2023 general elections, and Nigerians are calling for issue-based conversation. To join us on this particular discussion is a member of the 2023 Presidential Debates and Media Committee. And Stephen, you want to do justice to introduce that properly?
Yes, we have Aliyu Oyiza Juwairat, a member of the 2023 Presidential Debate Media Committee. Welcome to the breakfast show this morning.
Thank you so much.
So what is this committee all about? Tell us a little bit about it.
Actually, the committee, we have various stages of committee who are on their toes to see that we get great Nigeria is what we have been dreaming for. So we have various committees who are on their toes to see that, yes, this is achieved. How? Through this debate, the presidential debate.
All right. So the focus is the presidential debate, and what will be the focus of the debate? Are we going to see probably economic policies, citizens concerned issues, issue-based conversation? What exactly are you focusing on this presidential debate?
The presidential debate is held and organized by the youth mainly.
Okay.
Yes. And all we want is for the presidential candidate, like we know, back then when we look back to school days, when you hear of debate, what comes to your mind is argument, which it concerns two parties or more, where they come to share their idea, different idea about a particular thing.
Okay.
So this presidential debate now, the topic here is Nigeria, where we invite the various presidential candidates for them to come tell us what they have for Nigeria and how they plan to make it happen.
All right. How do you intend to organize this debate? What are the procedures or process you've put in place to organize this debate?
Yes, the procedures are, we have sent invites to them. It is documented actually. We sent invites to them, and they sent us, we also sent a document to them to sign for us to know that yes, they will be in attendance.
All right,
which we have got.
When you talk about them, now Nigerians want to confirm, are we talking about all the presidential candidates from all the political parties?
Yes.
Not selecting top 3, top 4, or some few persons?
No,
Everyone.
all of the presidential candidates.
And are you sure these people will definitely be part of this conversation?
Of course, because we have their signature on a document that yes, they will be in attendance.
All right. Some questions I just keep popping in, and many Nigerians will also want to ask it, because we've seen people come, give us, this is what we want to do, this is our agenda for our nation, from different political parties. But how do you want to hold them accountable after being elected or after this election is over?
Thank you very much. That is actually why we have this debate. It is a debate that is going to be publicized for everyone. It's going to be on internet. It's going to be on TV channels, where everybody will be there to watch what the presidential candidate will be saying. And it is going to be documented, whatever they say, in which, when it is time for them, maybe after 6 months, and we are not seeing any positive result, we can as well go back to our previous documents we have about the debate. And draw back their attention that you promised this, you said this during a presidential debate held by the Nigerian youth. You promised this, but we're not seeing anything.
Indeed, a better way to go. Nigerian youths are working. Of course, they are calling for credible and, of course, quality leadership at this point in time.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. You are doing this. How are you mobilizing yourselves? You say it's the youth, and there is a name for this group, right?
Yes, actually, there is a name. We have a rally coming up on the 17th of this month at Unity Fountain, 8 a.m. on the dot. So we are very much on ground. We are very ready, and we are actually reaching many youths.
All right.
Yes.
Across the country, and it's going to hold in Abuja. Are you pushing it to other states, or are you going to hold it?
It's holding in Nigeria. but it's going to be live on various channels.
Okay, it's holding in Abuja here, but it will be
Yes,
live
it's
on-
holding in Abuja, Merit House to be precise.
Okay.
On the 10th of December 2022, 6 o'clock p.m.
All right, that's indeed a very a way to go from Nigerian youth, and of course to also call for a great leadership. Nigeria is at that decisive point in its history to see how we can get it right, and of course we're counting down to 2023 polls. It's critical for us to also look at those measures and those things. Now, for the debate, it's not going to be hearing from them alone. What are the plans the Nigerian youth are also looking towards to see how they can sensitize and educate voters to also engage them during this process? You have that in mind?
Yeah, we actually had a street interview before now, in which we engaged the youths in the streets of Abuja. We heard from them what exactly is this question they would want to ask all of those presidential candidates, that will give them that insight that yes, that the answer of those presidential candidates will give them that insight that yes, this is the right person for Nigeria. So I think with that, it's going to educate them more from their answers. Everyone have what they want Nigerian to look like. Your decision, my decision, is what Nigeria needs to be great. So how do we get this decision? It's going to be from this debate.
You understand? Something keeps popping up in my mind.
Okay.
You are not campaigning for anybody to vote for any candidate.
We are not.
But a situation whereby a presidential candidate decide not to attend this debate, will you campaign against him?
Of course not. He's actually sending a message. The presidential debate here now is just a means, as if they are coming, the presidential candidates are coming to sell themselves. Just come tell Nigerians what you have for them, what you want to do for them. Then, doing that, good, they pick their choice. You not coming, you are actually sending a message as well.
Okay, let me ask this question. It might sound direct, but are you sponsored by any presidential candidates?
No.
Any political party?
No.
Because that is what Nigerians want to also understand. Probably going to be a platform for one political party to have a hedge above other political parties. But that you're not used by any political party, are you?
We are not sponsored by any political party. It is mainly the youths.
The Nigerian youth.
The Nigerian youths.
Amazing indeed. And you said on the 10th of December at exactly 6 o'clock
p.m.
6 p.m. and it's going to happen in the city of Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, where all the presidential candidates. Now, when we look at all the presidential candidates, are we talking about just one day? How do you want to engage them in that one day? Do you have any schedule for to engage all the presidential candidates?
Yes, of course. We are going to have our protocols and moderators as well.
Okay.
So I think they'll handle everything. Everything is in.
How many hours are we looking at to engage them and conversation for every presidential candidate?
I think 30 minutes is okay for a candidate, and the hours, minimum of 5 hours.
So we're looking at all the presidential
Is it going to be just a day?
Yes.
You can
No. It's just going to be a day.
just a day.
Indeed. Well, we hope that we get all of them on board to see how what the plans are for this great country, Nigeria. You did a great job, and of course, a way to go by the Nigerian youth. Thank you so much for believing in our country, Nigeria. And we should also say thank you for not jackpot. Nigerian youth are always moving out. But before you go, just give us some last words. What are the things we need to look out for? The platform, like you rightly said, on social media and every other thing. Where, and how?
Yeah, the debate is actually sponsored by the DYTI, which is the Diamond Youth Transformation Initiative, NYD, Nigerian Youth Decide, and Islamic Association, and many other organizations like that. And we are all making things happen.
The venue again?
The venue is going to be Merit House, Maitama, 10 o'clock, 6 p.m. on the 10th of December.
Are you expecting Nigerian youth to be at the venue too, to also be part of the audience? Do you want them?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So there you go. You've heard it. So if you really want to ask questions, and of course you want contributions, you want to ask your presidential candidates many questions, a platform has been made for you, for Nigerian youth, to do justice to that. So on all social media platforms, it's also be shown. And of course, TSTV will also try as much as BRTV will be part of this conversation to see how we can project and tell Nigerians. So very big thank you so much for being part of the conversation. A member of the 2023 Presidential Debates Media Committee, and of course, it's happening on the 10th of December this year. Thank you so much for being part of the conversation.
Thank you so much.
All right, that's the package. Stephen, I know you have a lot of questions. Maybe when on that platform, you'll be asking everybody one after the other.
Always.
All right, on that note, we say a very big thank you for being part of the Saturday edition of the Breakfast Show right here on Bright Television, you of talk and entertainment. My name is Ayobami Adeyemo.
And I am Stephen Offram. Thanks for watching.
All right, goodbye.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us on today's Breakfast Show. Surround yourself with people that motivate you. As much as nobody is happy about the last got back, I was so strong that I didn't work. But because I was connected with my neighbors, all they do was to open the door to their house. You need to come outside of your zone. You need to attend professional and social events. It will now make your face to be known to the public and you be recognized.